Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, he's in the server, but
All right.
maybe this is coming up from somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe he's just standing in for a different team.
Got to be 2-5-3 teams.
All right.
Moo versus Peter. Cringe.
Orange.
Cringe. Is anyone actually showing up to my team? Because
Is Nas still asleep?
Can we delay game 30 minutes? I was taking such a great nap.
I was just saying, is Nas even awake?
Your Aegis is in a custom hero clash.
I know. Ajos.
you've missed a little bit of drama on us. Maestro's being incredibly lame.
Moo is getting blackout again. As a sub.
Because of Maestro.
Maestro's like vehemently defending Moo. Blackout.
Blackout is a legend for stand-in for a legend 5.
Moo like didn't even say anything. It's like it's just been Maestro running his mouth. And Claire, all the admin said was, well, I realized it was Blackout XD. For context, I thought he was a
I'm here. Do we want to go over
Yes,
to our
Yeah,
channel?
I'm gonna go over now.
Okay.
Later,
Alright.
boys.
Later.
Here, wait, here. Oh, hey, how we left. Nas. Should I do big drama on Moo's team? Should I put that?
No.
Okay, fine.
No. Who cares?
Damn. No energy. No energy at all from them.
No, well, he just woke up, so he gotta come some slack. He's still trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Alright, well, Jag, looks like we are gonna be casting this apparently divisive series.
Yeah, little dramatic. I'm wondering what they move around to try and make up for this blackout guy for smurfing for the Moose stack. We'll probably try and give Katsu something that he can push mid a couple times or something. Otherwise, Peter's just going to be unhappy. But I can't imagine they just ignore it. They have to be talking about, hey, let's gank this guy a couple times and tilt him or something.
I don't even know what role he's supposed to be.
I feel like if he's a divine, you put him on one of your top 2 core roles anyway, because the rest of Moose stack, I think, is all legends from the RD tool sheet. There's one high ranked guy and like 4 legends. It was a really weirdly balanced stack.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up again. Yeah, so Moo, Tempest, Nojit are all legends. There's an uncalibrated guy. Kind of weird that he's uncalibrated.
He's probably uncalibrated on the RD tools.
Yeah, and then Jay's their immortal. So I figure you pop one of the legends off whatever role he was doing.
Who's Jay on this team?
JAE.
No, I'm saying on the... Is it Daydreaming?
Oh, let me pull up his Daydreaming.
Okay. What heroes does he play? Did you scout any of this or in the past 10
No,
minutes?
I'm pulling it up now though. Yeah, I'm pulling it now. A lot of Dusa recently.
Wow, big shocker.
Yep, I feel like right? I feel like that'll come out first phase if he doesn't get banned.
Yeah.
This guy's ranked 626, so that's pretty solid. Yeah, you give him Dusa, you put that divine guy on mid to stomp Peter, and then
Well, I don't think he would stomp Peter. I mean, Peter is a divine player.
Okay.
As much as we goof on him, he actually is pretty good now. I think he.
Yeah, he has gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I think he's definitely like a divine killer. Mentally unhinged versus Team Katsu.
Nice. I hope Peter stomps him. That'd be great. Peter would be thrilled that they let the ridiculous stand in through and that they still crush him.
Yeah.
But I'm not holding my breath.
Who's this? Is it Bring Back March? Is that Blackout?
Yeah.
Okay. So we know who to look at. All right. What is the draft? What do you want to see in draft?
They have to remember to ban or take. Let's see, who's first pick? It's Katsu.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have to ban or take the Dusa, and then if you're planning on taking it, you got to nuke the Anti-Mage.
I think they're gonna ban it. I don't think Peter's been wanting to play Deuce on his team.
Okay.
I know they want Techie's first pick. For Peter's team.
Yeah. Yeah, they did pretty well at the Techies last couple times. And it's
were
it's a
you
good-
were you watching the games?
Yeah, I watched a couple of them.
Okay.
I remember seeing the Techies. I can't remember what it was comboed with.
Clinks
The main game
ban.
was pretty solid.
What the fuck? Isn't
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Clinks is a support hero right now.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Clinks 4, and that's pretty popular. I feel like it's not the best though. As much as people like to play it, it's just one of those fun to play 4s and not a solid winning Captain's Draft 4.
Yeah, I could see that. It's kind of like Naga 5.
Right.
Unless you're playing it with the carry tiny, then it's easy.
Yeah. And still fun.
Yeah. Marana 5 banned, or Marana 4 banned. I don't know why they're banning the Marana. Is Marana good right now? I don't know any of the good heroes. I just know that Deuce's...
No, I feel like Morana's not meta, and they have to be setting up for something. They're on get you past all the Venom awards and things like that. But it has to be a specific playstyle, because I don't think Katsu's team is going to want to grab it early either.
Alchemist ban. Maybe they are going for the Deuce.
Yeah, that one feels more meta, though. A lot of Alchemists coming out now.
Yeah. I've heard that Alchemist is even being picked up as a sport.
I haven't seen much of that. I do think that if they were going to take Dusa right here on the first pick, they would have taken out a AM.
Yeah. Oh, the Techies ban. They knew what was coming.
Nice. Right, they scouted that one.
Yeah. I'm curious. Peter did float a certain hero, but I want to see if he gets picked first.
Well, so I heard them talking about, was it Sky that they were considering? I want to say that was on the potential new strats to come out with.
See, the strat that I heard is Bat Rider.
Nice. I'd be surprised. I think the Sky is safer.
Crystal Maiden.
Boring.
Ooh, Spirit Breaker. I really like that initial phase, because now you have your 3/4. It does pretty well into. They both do really well against Crystal Maiden.
I feel like the Spirit Breaker 3 has been overrated, and it hasn't been performing real well.
I always think Spirit Breaker 3 is not the best, but if any time, it would be now, because it's so brawly, and it lets you just shit on so many pause ones. Because now it's really hard for them to pick Dusa, because Spirit Breaker just charges down Dusa.
I don't think the Breaker really blocks it out that much. I wouldn't feel bad about taking the Breaker, especially since you now know there isn't going to be like a Dark Seer coming out. I don't mind it. The Nyx is a good preemptive block though. So the Nyx is one of the supports people like taking to hit the Dusa.
Yeah.
And even without seeing the Dusa come up, the Nyx is still a very popular 4 right now.
Yeah. I love watching Pangolier. I love playing Pangolier, so I'm super glad that we have a Pango in this game.
They did protect it with the Bloodseeker right off the bat, so they're not trying to grief themselves yet.
Yeah,
Not as much fun, but okay.
yeah. Plus, Bloodseeker's just an all-around okay hero right now.
Yeah, Peter does think Wind Ranger's really strong. I'm not sure if they scouted that on Mentally Unhinged, but Peter's been playing a lot of Wind to get MMR and was saying it was really strong. PL's a meta ban with the free invis. PL's been very strong. The lane is a little weak, but the carry matchup is excellent.
Has PL been strong still? After they nerfed him, I thought he fell off a little bit.
Well, I think it's very popular still. Let me see what Pro Tracker tells.
Peter was running a bunch of mock drafts against Hayawi earlier. Dusa,
Oh
yeah, Dusa does get banned eventually. An Oracle pick. Interesting.
Nice.
That makes me think that this Dark Side guy is actually going to be playing 5, because having an impactful 5 like Oracle on a low rated player is kind of a grief, because Oracle is one of those here. Well, I guess they removed the fact that you can grief your team by removing his disarm on allies.
Yeah, the new Oracle is much more screw-up proof. So
Yeah.
the old Oracle, you definitely wanted a guy that was familiar with it. But now it's much easier to just throw out the spells like any other support and not worry about it too much.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Darkseid is going to be this Oracle. I feel like that's just another good meta pick. The Oracle's been really strong this past batch.
Yeah.
I don't think that's out of the ordinary. The Oracle's definitely not like common over the past however long, maybe a year or so. But this last patch, everyone's been really happy throwing out the Oracles, since you don't have to worry about getting sort of mistiming combos that screw up your carry.
Yeah.
I'm really wondering what Katsu's pick is going to be, because it's almost definitely going to be Katsu next here.
We'll see. Undying. I love Undying, actually.
Yeah, terrible tomb hitters on the other team right now. So
Oracle
feels really
Oracle's
good.
your best tomb hitter, and he's not going to be in the off lane. I think you actually run Undying 5 here, because it really fucking annihilates their off lane. And
I could see that. It would depend on what the matchup is. I think the Pango is still a flex right now, and they haven't committed it to a lane, and it depends on who the offlaner is, because there's some offlaners that have no way to take advantage of a Crystal Maiden helping them, and the extra nukes just don't combo with any other spells. The Undying's always a solid lane partner.
Max.
I like that. I could see either support going in. Axe protects the tomb extremely well, so they're just going to have to run away. You don't want to run in to hit the tomb and then get double called. And you could put the Crystal Maiden to try and just set up the good calls with a full creep wave.
Yeah, it also forces Oracle to use his ultimate earlier, because, if you use it in call range, then your ultimate's wasted.
Yeah.
Winter Wyvern. Bro, they're going...
Poor Winter.
They're going 5 support draft on Dire.
It does give you a long range tomb hitter, but
No, I
don't know.
think it's really good, because Wyvern obliterates Pango mid. It's like actually disgusting how bad how one-sided that matchup is. Because one of the first times I ever laned against Peter mid was actually Wyvern versus Pango, and I think I killed him like 3 times in lane.
Nice.
it's just you have so much range. Pango really wants to like jump in and burst you down, but if you overcommit on Pango, you can easily die because Wyvern has high enough base damage, and her spells do so much damage.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. Especially after seeing the Axe and the Undying, you'll get good setups for your Splinter Blast and your ults. But it might be. I just don't see the scaling yet so far on Mentally Unhinged. I feel like MU, their stack just doesn't seem to
I think
have a
they're
cohesive plan yet.
I think they're looking for an extremely late game carry or something that's super explosive farming fast. That way they can make do with their really aggressive playstyle. So like a Troll Warlord, although Troll again isn't very good into Axe.
I think it'll be a super farmer like Spectre who still has the ability to come in globally, because you're going to want to pick people off with Nyx Spirit Breaker. You have Nyx shadow someone, you have Spirit Breaker charge, and then Nyx drops his combo as Spirit Breaker's running, and hopefully you get
don't know how much I actually like this Terrorblade.
Yeah, me either. Into the Wyvern, that doesn't really make any sense to me. So you're kind of counterpicking yourself. I think TB into Winter is terrible. Into the other heroes, it's not the worst.
I think the big issues you have with the Terrorblade is you're going to kill an ally 100% of the time because as soon as you meta, you just get Wyvern ultied. Nyx can pretty easily kill you because you buy Dagon on Nyx and it's not a grief. Spirit Breaker can like hold you down long enough for Nyx to burst you. I think your lane's gonna be pretty hard unless you have that Undying. Because Maiden Terrorblade, like one nuke kills both of them, so
Yeah, I'm imagining that depending on what the carry matchup here is going to be, Katsu needs to run for a shove strat. They just use their early advantage to try and close out in 25. While the other team hasn't really gotten enough pickoffs to be impactful. Because, Nyx and Spirit Breaker will be hunting the Terrorblade in the jungle, and if Terrorblade tries to AFK farm for 45 minutes, it's not going to go well. Like, even if you get picked off twice like that, it's bad.
Yeah.
That is not what I expected.
Yeah, I was...
Carry Winter now?
Yeah. I was thinking that they would maybe go Zeus, because I think Zeus does really well. I actually really like this Storm pick, because now Wyvern doesn't farm the fastest, but if you get gold on this hero, it actually is probably the second best scaling hero in this game, besides Terrorblade, obviously. Peter is going to be playing one.
Carry to carry matchup is terrible. Yeah, that's interesting. Or
no,
they're doing a really crazy lane swap to try and avoid.
No, Peter's been spamming Terrorblade 1, so...
Okay.
It looks like this was the plan all along. They are throwing Katsu on the Undying. I still would really, really like the CM to be in the off lane. I think it just fits this so much better, because now... both Wyvern and Moo are really good at hitting Tomb compared to Nojit and Blackout.
Yeah, but if you do that, your Terrorblade has no kill potential. Crystal Maiden can root and slow so that the Metamorphosis has enough time to hit. With Undying, you don't have a way to force people to stay close enough to the Terrorblade for him to get those like 4 or 5 throws he needs. So I think it makes more sense to put the Tomb down with the Axe. You throw it on the Tomb. If they want to try and attack the Tomb, Axe gets the call, and you have to run away from the Tomb every time. That secures the Axe a little bit of farm, and then the Crystal Maiden should be going for kills with the Terrorblade. I don't think they're just going to like run that passively. They're thinking, a Frostbite, a Crystal Nova, and then Terrorblade should get 5 Metamorphosis hits on the carry or on the core.
Yeah, that's fair. They have a smoke on the side of Dire. They're all smoked up, running to invade the safe lane, trying to get this kill on the Terrorblade early, but You know, I think they kind of assumed that would happen, so they're all on the Radiant safe lane or Radiant off lane.
Yeah, mirroring moves. I do like the storm for the global catch and sort of the ganking potential. But again, it's got to be Nyx and Spirit Breaker setting up a good initiation, and then Storm zipping in to take advantage of it. And if Katsu's team just groups up and they just hold their ground next to a tomb and then count on the Sunder for saving the Terrorblade, I think they're going to be okay. Axe will blink in and call whoever's going on the Terrorblade. That gives him enough time to get his Sunder off. And if they 5-man everywhere, Dyer's going to have a really bad time trying to get pickoffs, and their whole draft is a pickoff heavy sort of reliance.
Uh-oh. CM, don't do it. Don't walk up too far. Someone's pinging.
Yeah.
Do they know about this ward? There's no way.
No, that'd be really surprising. I think Nyx walked up within tower range to check it, which is a pretty common trick. But
oh no, waterboarding
Game's
is
still,
not gonna get
He's far enough
anything. You know,
behind.
I think they should have waited for the CM to come up a little bit, or the Spirit Breaker
Yeah.
to be closer with this charge. Now,
yeah, no, I agree.
now they're gonna just.
But it also doesn't give away the ward because they all assume that the Nyx was standing on top of the staircase. It doesn't give away that Dyer has that observer.
Maybe, but they missed like 2 creeps worth of XP though. That's a pretty big loss in these early waves, because now they're gonna hit level 2 so much faster on Peter's team. For
Yeah, looks like he's got about a 50 to 100 XP more than the Spirit Breaker. And I think once Crystal Maiden gets level 2 and she has both Root and Crystal Nova,
Yeah.
the Terrorblade's going to pop meta and then go
he
for
could
the
go
kill.
meta here.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
he
doesn't have
went
it. He's
reflection.
waiting till level 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's doing that build.
not sure about
No, it's the correct build most of the time. It's just in scenarios where they're both melee and they're both like hardcore going on your 5. It's nice having your meta, but
Yeah, and I'm sure they've talked about it. They want to go when Crystal Maiden has 2 disables, not just 1.
yeah.
The Frostbite's not enough. You get Frostbite and Crystal Nova, and then it's enough
Oh,
time.
there we go. First
Or
meta
not.
done, and that's gonna be
Yep. Oh, yep. He did hit 2.
yeah. First blood going to Peter. Well played.
Yeah, and I think they're going to do that every time he has meta.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really rough spot.
Pudding's
for
just
these melee.
Pudding's just able to run down Jay. This is gonna be a really sad lane for Jay. Although they did get a full pull off, which is really should not happen, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like Katsu didn't block either of those lanes, so I guess he was expecting to control the hard camp. But if you're not going to control it, then you need to block it anyway.
Yeah.
Katsu hiding in the trees on the side doesn't really do much.
Peterson at the top of the leaderboard though. Ooh, Nojit gets the CM's courier. Did it have items on it? Let's see.
I don't think so. I think it was on the way back. Crystal Maiden was able to walk up to it.
Yeah. It also sucks for Pudding because Oracle can just purge his war was it battle trance? No,
Battle
yeah,
Hunger,
battle
yeah.
hunger. You can just purge it.
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty decent trade-off, though. You're throwing your 50 mana to get rid of his 100. Like, you just spam it off cooldown. You make Oracle throw 100 mana to purge off your 50, and
Yeah, but
you're going to win over time.
But in scenarios where like you would get a kill, you're gonna miss out on kills because of it.
Yeah, but again, they gave away their kill potential when they brought the Undying up here, and it's just, if they get a kill, it's going to be because Undying's going to get a tomb behind them. Like, if the Radiant safe lane pushes up too far, and they're on the wrong side of the tomb,
Jay's
then they get a
dead.
kill.
Jay dies.
Yeah, good tomb.
Yeah. Mew does get the tomb kill though. Ooh. Buffles does stay out of range of Tempest and is able to salve up safely. Pretty good.
Peter's got meta in 10 seconds, so if he pops it here,
they-
this is going to be a
If
spot.
waterboarding doesn't die too fast, they could maybe turn this, but it looks like he's opting that the armor that they have is just a little too much for him to cut through at this time.
I think they're still talking about the combo, and they need to save both spells. Like he's throwing all of his spells.
Oh,
so
here
he's
we
not
go.
planning on-
Meta's up.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's Frostbite plus Crystal Nova, and that's enough.
Yeah, and Peter's gonna get this guy too.
I'd be surprised.
He pathed the wrong way. Oh, mid lane's
Yeah, and then Peter does that
diving. Buffaloes can definitely kill Tempest. He pussied out. I think Buffaloes should have killed Tempest there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He was
I didn't see what
probably afraid of like Spirit Breaker charge or a rotation or something. Opting to play it a little safe, but he goes back in and just dies. Okay.
Storm didn't even have 6. He got 6 off the kill from it.
Yeah, and he's gonna get a bottle refill
Very
here.
unfortunate.
So
Yeah.
although
Plus you nuke this wave, and then you control the 6-minute rune.
they dove for Jay, and he comes down. He could die here.
Oh, they have him. Yeah, they should get him here. Where's the call? Oh, he used it. Okay.
Oh, but Tempest coming in. I think Tempest is gonna kill Pudding here.
Yep.
Oh, unfortunate. Jay lives through it all too. Good rotation by Tempest.
Yeah. Great turn.
Although he is gonna lose this bottom regen rune to Pangolier though.
I want to see who's going to steal the XP rune. Is waterboarding going to go steal it? No. What are you doing? Waterboarding should be running right now to go up and steal the wisdom rune.
It doesn't
That's a
look like
shame.
either side's gonna make any plays towards the wisdom runes.
It's so valuable. It's such a great steal.
Noja is in the area, but he's just going back to lane. I mean, I think it's a little early to make your way there unless you're trying to steal it. He is going to be waiting there, though. Katsu...
Yeah, like Peter doesn't need the Crystal Main right now. What has the Crystal Main done in the last 40 seconds? He's walked a loop and been totally worthless in this safe lane jungle area. Crystal Main could have walked up and stolen the wisdom, and Peter would have had no threat on him.
Yeah. Oh, Spearbreaker's TPing top. Looks like... Oh, he cancels the roll.
Yeah, he needs to use it to get out, though, not go back in. I don't know why he's trying to go back.
Yeah, he's just
Everyone else is showing up.
TPing. Oh,
He
he's
has a regen
he's
rune,
getting
but he might
dove.
die before he gets to use it. Yeah.
Oh, no.
If he had used Swashbuckle instead of the Shield Crash, he might have made it.
Yeah.
And what really sucks is he had a regen rune, so he was planning on coming back up to full after that, but he TP'd in vision.
Yeah, kills happening all over the place for Dire as they almost get a kill top too.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be heavily Radiant favored, but Dire is playing a little bit better.
I don't know if I think it's heavily Radiant favored, but I think... Ooh, Katsu's stepping up a little bit. They need to be careful about this.
Too far.
Yeah.
Way too far.
He does get 12 strength off that though, but 12 strength...
Yeah, you can't dive in 2v4 there. Like, that's really optimistic.
Yeah, 12 strength just wasn't enough. Pangolier rotates top again. He's only level 6. This Tempest Storm Spirit is level 8 already.
He's hoping to try and make some play to get the game going again.
Yeah.
Trying to get a diffusal early.
Yeah, it's the build nowadays. He just walks in, not even using spells. But...
I mean, if there was a tomb, this would be a good fight. But without a tomb, what are you guys doing?
Buffles is just not using his spells. He needs to be using his swashbuckle a little bit more proactively.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like no one should be going in there without tomb. Like, you have to talk that out with the team. Be like, I don't have tomb. We don't go in now.
Yeah, he just...
If he'd waited 15, 20 seconds to start making those plays, Katsu drops the tomb, that whole fight's different.
Although, they are... Peter is getting a tower bottom.
Yeah, I mean, that's
TP
okay, but like, what does that really
Ooh,
give him?
Tempest is coming in. He doesn't have Sunder, so he needs to be careful here. He can definitely die.
He probably kills him in time if he stays. Oh, Spirit Breaker ruins it.
They get,
Yeah, and that was an honor duel. It's a Spirit Breaker coming in, helping his team win.
yeah. Oh, I don't like this tombstone. That was unnecessary.
Secure the Oracle, yeah, it's kind of underwhelming. Maybe they feel desperate. They need to get some kills back so that they're not falling behind.
I mean, let's look at net worth real quick. Peter is significantly ahead right now. He's an entire 1,100 net worth over the Storm Spirit.
Yep, as long as they don't, just start exploring and let that big high net worth carry get ganked a couple times, that's good.
Oh no. I think the Pangolier dies here again. Storm
No vision.
Storm Spirit TP'd to the wrong tower. He TP'd to tier 2 and went all the way from there. It was a
Weird.
interesting decision. Probably just misclicked the map.
Yeah. You click somewhere in between the two towers and you're just a little too close to the wrong
You
one.
know, even though they are putting a lot of pressure on the Styre side, they have no tower pressure. So, two towers in the way of Team PeePeeEm, but
yeah, they're all pickoffs. They have to just get pickoffs over and over and over again, which is hard to do sometimes.
it looks like Tempest could definitely die here with the right amount of.
He's low. If Peter comes in, but Peter's just not moving.
No, I don't think Peter wants to fight this.
Yes.
Peter just wants to keep farming. On Terrorblade, you don't really want to fight until you have like 2 or 3 big items.
Yeah, but what you want, what your team needs from you are sometimes different, and sometimes a carry that is on a hero that really wants to farm should still show up for a very critical fight.
I think they're
otherwise Calamity is just running around everywhere he wants to.
Yeah, I think their big issue is they need a little bit more gold on pudding before they're ready to actually proactively fight, because he needs his Blink Dagger for these initiations.
Yeah.
And they also don't have any, like, speaking of Axe, he is getting charged. They're rotating over another support. I don't think they'll be able to kill him. They're gonna need a.
Nyx isn't even going for it. Nyx is just farming. He's like, guys, this isn't a good gank. I'm gonna go back to eating
Guys,
grapes.
I don't have mana. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I don't know what this Nyx is doing. If he actually went there, he would have definitely killed Axe, but Peter probably
maybe.
Peter definitely does not mind that,
No, Peter's happy with it as long as he's farming smart.
Yeah, I also feel like Tempest was so far ahead, but how did this Pangolier catch back up? He's same level as this Storm Spirit now. A little bit.
I think it was a couple good team fights. The Storm Spirit was kind of walking around a few places.
Oh, Axe is
exploring
super determined to die here, as he falls.
Definitely.
But the kill will go to the Oracle. Take pride in the.
He did get his blink though, so he's got blink before he died.
True. The Dire is pinging Tormentor on the pinging Wisdom Rune on the side of
Good steal.
Radiant.
You send the Nyx in, steal it for free. That's a good play every time.
Yeah. Ooh, they're scouting.
I don't think there's any reason.
They're scouting out these stacks. I don't like this tombstone, man. Katsu's really loosey-goosey with these tombstones, and
Well, I mean, you secure what could have been a big fight if they decided to really save the Oracle. I think they expected the Axe Blink to catch him a little bit more, and you can use the tomb to help finish farming those stacks.
oh, big Axe call on 2. And
Blink and call.
Blink and call is up.
Yeah.
He doesn't
There
even
you
need
go.
to call. He just hits them with the
No, cull.
Oh, cool.
Culling blade.
I thought you said call. Oh no!
Almost got the Oracle. Almost.
He's going for it. No. Oh,
Oh, good guess, though.
almost tipped him with it. But they do get 2 wisdom runes during that entire kerfuffle. But this,
Well, killing Storm, I think, is worth that.
this Terrorblade is farming a lot. He is already almost to Manta style. He's very farmed.
Oh, there's that catch. Yep. Nyx gives you the vision. You pop this combo.
Yeah, and they're gonna catch CM too. This is probably my favorite tome so far, but it just instantly gets killed.
Yeah, you gotta save your soul rip to try and reheal the tomb.
Yeah.
If you think everyone's gonna start hitting it.
3 heroes dead on the side of Radiant, but again, you do have this Terrorblade farm, and he has his Manta style now.
Yeah, that's not
A
bad.
15-minute Manta style with, a little bit of Oh no! Does this Oracle find it now? That would have been really big if Oracle got that courier kill.
Hmm.
Working towards that Scotty. I think once he gets Scotty, then Peter will be ready to actually fight with his team. But he needs his Scotty in order to be able to survive these fights.
And I don't think he's in a rush, so I still think Radiant is the better scaling team, and they can take their time. As long as they start 5-manning later in the mid game, they're perfectly happy. Dire's the one that needs to do something crazy early mid, try and get a bunch of pickoffs.
I think there's a point where Terrorblade is still big, but he's not big enough to where the mixture of Dire's Winter Wyvern and Storm Spirit won't be able to deal with him, because Wyvern is just now getting her Maelstrom, so she is going to start farming faster now. And they do find Terrorblade here.
Oh, here we go. Big pickoff on the Terrorblade. This is it.
Yeah.
You send the Nyx to Shadow, and then you throw the whole combo.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, no time.
Oh, big kill on Peter.
Yeah, that happens 1 or 2 more times. He's lost his lead.
Yeah.
You need to start 5-manning. It's a little earlier than you want to, but don't be greedy. Don't try and farm on Terrorblade for an hour. Just get with your team, or tell your team to get with you.
I think Peter just needs to farm in Vision now. I don't think he can farm outside of Vision anymore. I still think he wants to be farming. I don't think he wants to fight though.
Yeah, it's gonna
But
be okay if his team would protect him, but he can't farm solo while everyone else is also jungling and laning. Even if it's just have the Undying shadow the Terrorblade, that's good enough.
you think Undying would be enough? I don't think Undying could stop that kill. Even with Soul Root. I mean,
Well, I think he might be able to keep him alive long enough so they can sunder.
that's true. He might be able to. The Fusel Blade is finished on Pangolier. He's going straight Lincolns after that, which is a interesting choice. I'm not sure if I entirely agree with that itemization, but
Yeah, just to break the combo with the Storm Spirit zipping in on him. You don't get vortexed, then you can roll.
yeah. Or maybe you block charge.
Yeah, you just lose the Lincolns every couple seconds because Spirit Break will just throw it.
No, just throwing away gold. Oh, a big rotation coming out on the side of Dire.
Yeah, they're right in front of their tier 2.
Yeah.
They're way too deep.
It looks like Pango might want to keep going. TP's out. A big turnaround on the side of Dire. They have the ability to kill, but can they find this Terrorblade out a couple more times? Because I still think Peter's in a pretty good spot. Like, he's 2k over everyone else.
But he's hard countered by the Winter.
Ooh,
like the it's really bad.
They catch Peter out here. Can they lock him down long enough? No, he gets Sunder off. Is it?
It won't be enough though.
I think he can live here. Oh, just barely catch him. Get enough damage for it. Oh, missed call. That's gonna be on cooldown.
I think it's still okay. You throw those calls early. You know, sometimes people try to hold them for too long, and just get the kill, even if you don't get the armor buff.
Well, I don't think you should. I think in that case, he doesn't need to call at all. So it's one of those things where I think they really actually need calls for these kills. So I'd rather him hold call on a hero that doesn't matter as much than not have it later. Because
I guess.
yeah, because now for the next fight, they can false promise the Storm Spirit, and what are they gonna be able to do?
I mean, I feel like the cooldown's not that bad. It's not like one of those 2.5, 3 minute things.
I mean, it's 100 seconds. It's pretty big.
He's got it down to 85 now. I feel like the fights aren't going to be that quick. You're going to want to dodge with the metamorphosis, and then once you get meta back, then you
see, look, that would have been a call right there.
That would have been a good one.
It's already being punished. But maybe the Storm Spirit wouldn't have zipped in for it if Cole was up. But Pangolier just missing that camp entirely.
Well, they have vision on him. Yep, big catch.
And Cole's back up, so they
Nice.
secure it.
Yeah. I think he was dead even if they didn't have it.
Yeah. Oh, we got Russian viewers. Jag, say something in Russian.
Nice.
Say something in Russian.
Sika Putin Putin.
What's that mean?
Not a fucking clue.
I know what suka biet means.
Right. Winters is rushing a Ags. I don't hate it.
But you have to on this hero if you're bringing her core.
Yeah, but second already?
Yeah, it's actually a insane amount of damage. Radiant is going for this Roshan. Does Dire know? Oh, they get the scan! A huge scan on
Yeah,
Dire.
if you really want to run into this, it'd have to be the best
I think
Winter's
I
curse
think they
ever.
do. I think Storm Spirit jumps in and they go for it because it's only at half. They have DD. Oh, the bash! But they get the kill on. They don't get the kill on anyone.
No.
Axe. Oh. Peter is able to just melt these guys.
Nope.
Holy. Really,
Nice. Yeah, Peter just goes back. He's going to finish it.
yeah, a really, really good fight for Radiant. As that looks. Oh, we got 2 Russian viewers. Jag.
Hell yeah. Is this like Nico's friends or something? Who's watching RD12 from Russia? Maybe they just changed their names for fun to sound Russian.
No, they're typing in Russian.
Ah.
Oh,
Well, you could Google that.
maybe we got hosted by a Russian streamer. Ooh.
Right.
Moo walks up too far. It looks like he might die here, but
They should get at least one.
Roche is still not dead. Peter's just been ignoring Roche. They get another Roche fight for this. CM,
Blades for the
yeah, the
axe.
CM,
Yep.
the CM gets the kill. Oh, you guys should have let him call.
All right, now go back for the Aegis. You cleaned up
Yeah.
the game here.
And this,
I feel like the winner's curse was very underwhelming in the beginning of the fight. Storm zipped out, which helped him avoid the axe call.
Yeah.
But the winner's curse afterwards was not good enough.
well, they killed the axe with it, but
yeah, but I think they missed half the team. So Radiant realized something was going on, and they started to get out of the pit early. So a lot of the people weren't actually in the pit when Storm zips in, and they were a little more spread out. Than Winter was hoping.
I think Storm just needed his Ags, and he realizes this too, and is currently making his way towards it. So
Mm.
You know, what are you gonna do whenever you just get storm pulled into the Winter's Curse? You know. But
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way that they are gonna be able to kill this Terrorblade until this Aegis is out. Or if they do kill him, they won't be able to kill him twice. So it's just all about, can Peter manage his metamorphosis?
And they need to shove. He just popped meta, take the tier 2, and then bring it all the way to the tier 3. They need to not just try and
I think they
casually farm here.
I think they could make a rotation to mid and just take all the tier 2s. I don't think shoving into tier.
Yep, that too.
Yeah, I don't think shoving strictly tier 3s is necessarily 100%. Ooh, but they look like they want to fight this. Get a good pick, or they get a good.
Terribly kills himself.
Yeah.
But again, yeah, Aegis.
And it looks like a donation was made by the Knicks to the to the Radiant
Yeah,
team.
go take their Tormentor. Why not?
Yeah,
Free Tormentor.
Peter's pinging
here.
it. He wants it. They catch Moo.
Hit the Tormentor. It'll damage the Oracle.
Yeah.
You don't even have to hit the Oracle directly.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I think Axe Culling Bladed the Tormentor instead of the Oracle too.
Did he?
He was trying to hit the Oracle, yeah, and he missed the Oracle. He clicked on the cube instead.
Oh,
so it went on cooldown. He didn't.
That's
the Oracle.
hilarious. I love that.
Yeah.
You know, for the Aegis, I think this is fine. They're 6k up. Peter is so farmed. Pudding is actually ahead of everyone on their team as well. Even though they had a pretty good start on Storm Spirit, it looks like it's all gone downhill from him, as he's not even the highest net worth on his team anymore. But Pangolier does die.
They just didn't get the chain kills that they needed. They got the Terrorblade one time, and they popped him perfectly in the jungle by himself, shadow with the Nyx, throw the combo with the Spirit Breaker charging in, and then they never repeated that. They needed to get Terrorblade maybe 2 more times with a Nyx silent gank. But once they started grouping up around the Terrorblade, and they started having the Undying babysit him, it's so much harder to pull off your gank combo.
Bro, I'm just completely confused. There's like 5 or 6 Russian viewers in here. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no idea. Maybe it's like the only Dota stream available right now on the other side of the world, and they're like, okay, well, we're gonna watch whatever was available.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I got hosted by a Russian.
That's a really unfortunate Metamorphosis and Tomb. So they keep throwing down Tomb and meta without any way to hold people in place, and then everyone just walks away. If Axe isn't set up to get a good call, don't throw the stuff down if you're just going to let the enemies walk out.
Yeah.
Because they're missing a lot of kills here.
You know what I would actually really like? Because they do have a little bit of a lockdown issue on their team whenever they don't have Axe or CM there. I would love to see a Gleipnir from the Pango. I don't hate that. I'm a huge Gleipnir Pango fan, and they just find another one on this freaking Winter Wyvern. More kills going the way of Team Katsu.
Yeah. They're doing great now with the Dyer's basically scared to try and hunt the Terrorblade at this point.
Yeah.
They haven't gotten the pickups they needed.
And Terrorblade's about to have another freaking Lincoln Sphere. So it's going to be really hard for them to lock people down. No Winter's Curses, no charges, no Spirit Breaker ultis. Two heroes.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I wouldn't be surprised to see Katsu go for a Lotus Orb after his Greaves are finished, just to round it out. Yeah. Well, there's no pipe, so maybe he'll go for pipe first. Axe doesn't really want to get a pipe, I'm sure. He looks like he's going BKB.
Yeah, I like the BKB here more.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely would be telling the Undying, I'm not going pipe. I think you have to.
Yes, although Storm Spirit is about done with his Zags, so that is going to be one of their power spikes. Jay really needs to finish his Gleipnir, and then like another item like preferably a Bloodthorn. I think Bloodthorn's really good, especially against Terrorblade, because you just if you can get a Bloodthorn on him after his Manta, then you just kill him. Ooh.
Yes, I feel like that's not what the core winters are going for these days. I feel like it's more like a jump boots and then like a hurricane pike.
Yeah. Wyvern is just gonna
Makes it out.
TP
Ooh.
out after being ultied, false promised,
Full heal.
Yeah.
Well, good save on the winter, but you still lose a lot.
Yeah. I don't think that was.
I'm really surprised at how slow Radiant is. They're really playing this cautious. Maybe they're waiting for another Aegis because they were worried about how quickly the winter popped the Terrorblade the first time, and they realized it's a hard counter. And so they're just saying, okay, we're going to wait for another Aegis so that the first winter's curse is wasted. But it is very slow.
Well, they have Lincoln's finished on Terrorblade now, so I don't even think they need to wait for it. I think it's just more so that there is no pressure on them. The later this goes, the better it is for Radiant. So there's no reason to play this super fast,
If they're not getting picked off, but Dire has done a decent job of getting pickoffs for the last 5 minutes. It's not like Dire has just been hiding in their base, timid and scared. They've killed the Undying and the Crystal Maiden over and over again. So they're actually leaving on kills a smidge, and they're getting some space. It's only the supports and their cheapies, but one time if you pull it off on the Terrorblade, the whole game is up for grabs again.
Yeah. What's Spiritbreaker going for? He's going for Shadowblade. I don't like Shadowblade on Spiritbreaker. I don't know if that's just me, but
I also see he's got a Yule's recipe. Like, what happened to his build?
Storm Spirit goes in a little bit on the Crystal Maiden. They are.
Oh, misses these spells.
Oh my god, Crystal Maiden just goes all the way back to full, basically.
Yeah.
All this
then
healing.
Nyx missed the impale, and that ruined the gank.
Yeah. Oh, he might get caught on this Pangolier though. Oh, the diffusal blade!
Slow motion, yeah.
Oh, what a good play.
Yeah, the problem is Winter didn't dive with them, so there's no follow-up here.
That is true. But it looks like he's ready to go back in. Oh, the big call on Wyvern though. She's just gonna die. Yeah, these pickoffs are getting harder too, just because they
good blink.
Everyone's starting to get tankier, so just dying outright to Spear Breaker plus Wyvern is harder. People are rotating actually efficiently on Radiant's team. I think this is Radiant's game to throw.
Absolutely. I felt that way from the beginning. I thought it was definitely Radiant favored, even with the core disadvantage from Terrorblade to Winter. But
yeah,
there's just no scaling on Dire's team. It looks so weird to me. Like the Winter isn't the carry you want to go late with if you're not.
I love Peter's itemization here, going for the Nullifier next, because it prevents literally any saves from possibly being effective on the Dire.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Ooh, a big vortex though. Peter can die here. He needs to be careful. He doesn't have a Manta.
Yeah, they didn't wait for an Aegis. You just turn around and sunder someone if you get the chance.
Oh, yeah, he got enough time! What a amazing call there, and that's probably it.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Axe and Undying kept him alive long enough.
Oh, they layered all their stuff really well on Dire, but the saves were just too much. Ooh, good vortex, but
where's the Winter's Curse?
It was on a Lincoln Sphere, as they should just wrap this game up. Maybe get megas if you really want, but I think you can just go
only 20 seconds until it's 5v4. You get megas just to play it safe.
Yeah. Peter flying out a full nullifier, you know.
Yeah, Winter's going to have another curse here in a second, so maybe they don't have enough time at all.
Yeah.
I think you just go Roche and then come right back as soon as you have another meta up.
I like that play. I like
you,
that play.
End the game with the Aegis.
He's going Daedalus next on Terrorblade.
Interesting.
What's Axe's next item? Because Axe's got a pretty penny. Curious as what it'll be.
I don't know.
Because Pipe's almost done
Everything queued
on
up.
Pipe's almost done on the Undying, so no
Yeah,
Pipe.
Shiva's maybe.
I wouldn't.
What do you say that was for? I was going Heart.
I wouldn't actually like the Shivas that much because there's no one who's really attacking. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I just didn't know why you would save 2,500 gold up, unless you're buying one of those, big expensive stat items.
yeah.
But Heart makes sense as well.
I would actually really like a sheep stick on Axe. I think sheep
On the axe. Yeah. Nice.
because I think it just lets you secure the Storm Spirit 100%.
I guess, yeah.
And there's really nothing else that like tank ability that you need to do because it's not like Axe is dying in these fights.
He's probably expecting that the blink call duration is long enough to kill the storm. If he's able to blink call the storm and hold him in place for that, that should be enough. Sheep sticking him afterwards would just be overkill.
It doesn't have to just be the Storm Spirit. You could also sheep the Winter Wyvern. I think sheep sticks just like another form of lockdown on a team that doesn't necessarily lack lockdown, but I think it is definitely something that the more you can keep people in place with Terrorblade on your team, the better.
Sure. But he is a little low on health for the Initiator. Only 2,000 some health for the Axe is probably not as much as he wants. Oh, Crystal gets away still? Wow.
Not for
They
long.
have no gank potential.
Yeah, Crystal's just gonna die to the Spirit Breaker charging in. Axe is running him down, not quite enough though. Oh, but he goes back in. Yeah, no. See, if he had a sheep stick, he could have sheep sticked him.
Yep, that's what he was missing right
Yeah, that's the issue. Peter looks like he's ready to just run down bottom lane.
there. He should be. With the next metamorphosis, you should end the game right here.
Yeah, I don't.
Nyx and Crystal Maiden are both dead. That's a good trade for you. You ping your team, tell them, hey, we're taking megas.
Yeah, Axe is getting gone on though. He could definitely die here. If he,
Why was he not on the team?
if he had a heart, that would have been so different.
Yeah, the whole team has to group up here. Like, splitting up at this point is throwing. Why Radiant isn't 5-manning or 4-manning is...
Oh, they can kill
me.
this Terrorblade at least one time here.
Well, he's got the Aegis, so... As a waste of the Aegis, though, it really is. Letting Dire get the pickoffs to set that up is...
Ooh, a big kill on Spirit Breaker, though. They get 2.
Yep. Take the Tormentor and then end. Or just skip it.
I think they just skip it and go straight to end because they don't want to take that chip damage from Tormentor right now. Because even though it's not a ton... Oh, no, never mind. They're going back for it. Are they gonna...
Yeah, that's not really much chip damage at all.
Yeah. Oh, the silence on the Storm Spirit. Who has the Orchid?
Yeah.
Oh no,
is it an
it's a
Orchid?
Mindbreaker on the Pangolier.
Tango, yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yep. He's got another meta up, but I didn't want to use it till after the
He
Sunder.
could definitely die here.
He got a lot of shielding on him. Oh, Tombstone. Hiding in the tomb.
That's
What a great
hilarious.
play.
Oh, the cheese! Axe almost dies, but the cheese keeps him alive.
Yeah.
This Spirit Breaker really doesn't like Crystal Maiden.
Yep. Get your megas and then call it a day. These guys are really trying to grief it. They're like, no, we don't want megas. We want to give them a chance.
Nah, they're just securing the game by killing them. They GG out.
Yeah, I guess.
Peter can't see it because Moo blocked him. So.
Oh. Not bad. I thought the winter was going to be much more of a problem for the Terrorblade.
I think,
and one time we saw him get a good curse off, but you just waste the ages, and really the winter's curse didn't counter the Terrorblade as hard as I expected it to.
I think Jay just got completely dumpstered in lane.
Yeah, that too.
I think it was mostly Wyvern. You really need. I think they should have put Wyvern mid. Still. I was whenever I was saying Zeus, I thought it was gonna be a P1 Zeus, to be honest, but
What?
yeah,
I think the switch was terrible, and I think they need to pick something other than Storm. You pick a proper carry there, then maybe the
all right,
draft looks a lot
MVP
different.
LVP.
Oof.
LVP. I'm gonna have to go with Nyx. I feel like Nyx missed a couple of his combos. He wasn't, even though he got a really good pick off on the Terrorblade one time, he just really didn't do much after that.
I don't hate that. The lane was unplayable for them both, but I think the Spirit Breaker is LVP. You get this ringer of a stand-in that you have to, start all this drama for. You got a former Divine player, and you give him Spirit Breaker 3, and he shits the bed. That's disappointing. And they have to be rethinking their draft, and they're considering moving roles around. I'm sure of it. There's no way that you go into this thing and, let's get this ringer of a stand-in for an off lane and then put him on something stupid like Spirit Breaker where he's got a snowball. He doesn't, of course, and he just does nothing but throws a couple fun-looking stuns throughout the game. There's a lot of points where the Spirit Breaker would continue a charge where the rest of the team wasn't with him. So there's clearly some comms issues. The Spirit Breaker is committing to a kill, and the Winter's not going with them, and then one or both of them die, and they can't be happy with him as a stand-in. MVP, I am going to go with Axe. I think Axe played beautifully.
I agree. I think Pudding gave them all the space he needed on Terrorblade, and he also played like the mid and late game really well as well.
Yep, he knew in the late game fights his job was to counter initiate to save Terrorblade. Everyone jumps on Terrorblade, you blink call whoever's hitting him so that Terrorblade has enough time to sunder, and then if you can do just that little bit, then you've done your job, and then you win.
Yeah.
And he did. He blink called to save the Terrorblade at least twice.
Yeah. And you know what? Fair play to Peter for not just sundering the axe after the call,
Right.
So
that's fun sometimes, though, taking all your buddy's health.
Yeah. One time Peter was playing Terrorblade with Dante, and Dante was super low, or Peter was super low HP, and he's like, "Dante, you ready for this?" And Dante blinked in, called him, then he just instantly sundered Dante, and he died instantly. It was hilarious. But we can see if they can reset this game on Moo's team, though. Do they have the mental fortitude?
I don't know. I think they talk about switching your ringer of a stand-in's role, or give him something that is a little more conventional and works better with your team.
Yeah. Oh.
The Spirit Breaker didn't feel like it jived other than the first couple ganks, and it was a terrible team fight draft composition. It's great for if you do get that shadowy Nyx to sort of run someone down and follow them in the jungle for 30 seconds so that Spirit Breaker can charge in. But if you don't have that, that's not enough to win the game if you pull it off once or twice. You need a secondary strat that actually involves all 10 heroes in the game and somehow winning.
Yeah. The Undying getting banned, they realized that their draft was pretty bad into the Undying. I think it was more of a draft issue rather than how he played it, though. Not saying that he didn't play it well. It's just they had no tombstone hitter.
I agree.
You know, I feel like it was amplified on how bad it was.
Oh, they go back.
Oh man,
Wow.
the techies getting
They
flicked.
ban the Undying.
We
and
get
you
the
get Katsu's
techies. Hell yeah! Oh yeah. By the way, all those,
That's Katsu's, fuck you.
all those Russian people. I got a message that was, I tested the free service system, or streamdetails.com. Added viewers to you. Fireworks really climbed up a lot. Try it. AKA,
Oh, so they're trying to get you to sign up for some.
yeah. AKA, it was a bot farmer that just added a shit ton of bots and was like, hey, buy these bots. I was wondering, I was like,
Yep.
part of me's like, if you are going for that, why are you using Russian bots, right? This is an English stream, and it's pretty obviously English stream. Why throw Russian bots in?
Well, it's probably like one of those like stereotypical notions. Like people think, oh, the Russian bots are better, or the Russian Dota hackers are better. Like if there's a Dota hack and it's good, people assume it's Russian. Or
I think it's probably more so that there's just more Russian streamers for Dota. So it's not like they actually clicked the stream or whatever.
Yeah.
They just randomly throw it into the low viewer people. That's what I think.
Right, every stream that's categorized as Dota.
Yeah. Because, I mean...
Clockwork, I like it. That's with the Spirit Breaker. He's not going to love that, especially if you're on the clock as the 5 and the techie's
Bro,
4.
what if they go
Like,
super Giga Chad and they run the clock 3?
No, I can't imagine unless the Spirit Breaker gets shifted to a support. I think this Clockwork was a counter pick just for Space Cow.
Yeah.
And putting it on 3 ruins that.
Void Spirit. Interesting.
Yeah, reliable way to get away from the clock. It's not a mid. Clock wants to try and gank. Almost never ends up well.
That is true. It is really hard for clock and techies to hold them down. So you kind of...
If Techies gets a blast off to begin with, that'll work. But
yeah, but
Puck is a good ban.
It's really easy for
both of those guys.
It's really easy
Spirit
for
Breaker, Void Spirit, hate Puck.
Void Spirit to actually dodge it because all you have to do is press W. So you kind of need something to set up for the techie's stun, or you need it to be like so far out of left field that there's no predicting it.
Right. His monitor views somewhere else below his hero.
Yeah. Which happens, Wind Ranger getting banned. Peter Malding.
Again, yep. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna run Peter as the carry again, or if that was just a one-time flex if they needed.
I think they will. Peter's been spamming one. He's literally only been playing one.
Good deal. I think their Pango did okay. I wasn't amazed by the Pango. I didn't think he like crushed it or anything, but he solid.
I think he played late game awesome. I think he played lane awful. He did really bad in lane. Which is kind of sad because Pango beats Storm Spirit in lane normally. Because Storm Spirit is a really bad laner until you hit 6. Unless you outplay the fuck out of your lane opponent.
Yeah, I feel like if Storm Spirit goes the 1-1-1 build and you get the Vortex combo going, you're already at a big advantage over any melee mid laner. Vortex, at level 3 with Storm Spirit is ridiculously strong. It takes out like a third of your health. And so I think melee mid laners hate playing into the Storm because of that sort of power spike. Because you basically pull that off twice and you basically killed the other guy if he's melee.
Yeah, the thing is though with Pango is you can negate a lot of the damage because you have damage, like flat damage resistance on your W. Timbersaw.
Yeah, if you get it off first, but I don't expect you would. Yeah, interesting line offlaner pick. I don't hate it though. Timber Techies has a lot of potential. Definitely a kill threat lane.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like Timbersaw into Spearbreaker because he just can hold you down for so long. Even though it is a strength hero and all that, but Sky.
That's more irritating. When you get silenced with your chakram out, it doesn't come back, and you're basically stuck walking somewhere without any of your other spells or abilities because you can't recall your chakram. So built-in silences really fuck with Timber. I think that's a great pick for.
Yeah,
NU.
it drains your mana like crazy. Plus, on Timber, you just don't want to be silenced in general.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I think it's less of draining the mana and more of he can't throw his chain and get away.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're silenced, not because your chakram's out. You know.
Yeah, but if you had like a way to purge it, then your chakram is still too far away because it'll take you a second.
No,
to
you can
get that off, and then Sky
you
gets
can
it.
chain while your chakram's out. The only
I feel
the
like
only thing you can't do is auto attack. I play a lot of Timbersaw.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the combo is you throw your chakram, you chain, whirl death, and pull chakram back as you're passing him, and that's the most DPS.
Yeah.
But
Still feel like Sky's going to be faster than Timbersaw.
oh yeah,
Just
no.
spells.
Timbersaw hates playing against Skywrath because Skywrath doesn't right click you at all. He just throws spells at you, and magic damage is what hurts Timbersaw. So it's a good pick.
Yeah.
They're going back for this Oracle. I wasn't too impressed by the Oracle, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I think going back for both Spirit Breaker and Oracle are just weird. Maybe those are like very limited players that have got their hero puddles and that's it, but it doesn't feel good.
They have second pick on Team Katsu. I think they could definitely flex this Ricky because Ricky lanes well against Void Spirit, but not against Skywrath. So if this ends up being a mid Skywrath, then they will probably not send Ricky mid. But if it isn't and it's a mid Void Spirit, then I would assume they're throwing Ricky mid instead of on one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It is a good spot to be in draft wise, though.
Yeah. I think this.
It might be telegraphed by their bans.
I think Ricky definitely shits on like.
Legion ban.
Yeah, they think they need an offlaner because they probably think it's Timbersaw mid. Because Timbersaw lanes pretty well against Void Spirit. But
PL and Naga, you going back for the Terrorblade again? What are you doing?
no, they're just setting them up for the Terrorblade, you know?
I guess, yeah. It's an interesting couple of bands, though.
Yeah.
PL Naga, like that screams Terrorblade to me for some reason.
Alchemist. Ooh, that's a scary pick. They have like no way of dealing with Alchemist on Team Katsu right now. Like, Timbersaw just has to kind of steamroll them. But I don't even think they're going to be laning against each other. Unless they audible and putting on the Timbersaw now and just pick a mid.
Yeah, I want to see like a PA or something for Katsu.
For Katsu? Bro, PA4, I'm down.
No, yeah, Team Katsu, going by the team name. But yeah. Also the Ramonello special, PA soft support. No, I think a PA carry here feels all right.
I don't like it.
Not really.
I don't like it very much just because Oracle just nullifies all the damage, everything you want to do in a fight, because you want to kill people before they get their stuff off. Also, Alchemist has that talent that gives you armor, and it's really hard for you to lane against Spirit Breaker since he has so much armor.
Maybe. I feel like the Spirit Breaker lane wasn't much of a threat last time, and Peter Serpent remembers that. The Alchemist armor would be worse. I don't think the Oracle is going to be able to save him because you're going to have the PA popping people like the Skywrath and the Void Spirit before the Oracle's even in position or knows what's going on to save him. So a lot of times the PA will get that free delete kill in the first 2 hits.
Slardar.
Interesting.
I like that.
So
I
like
that Slardar actually.
Yep. I don't hate that at all.
Because
Really fucks with the Alchemist in the laning phase. Later on, it might be a little clunky.
No,
If you're not
no,
able to
you like
catch up to the
you like it because you just corrosive the Alchemist, and then the rest of your team can just melt him because Alchemist has low armor already, and he kind of has to take that acid spray armor talent and stay in acid spray because the second he walks out of it, he just gets melted. Because Alchemist has like low natural armor and he doesn't gain that much armor.
Yeah. All right. Predictions. I am leaning Team Katsu. Probably even more heavily than I was last time. So I thought Katsu's team had the advantage at the draft before, and I think this one's even more lopsided.
Yeah, I think lanes are pretty handedly in Team Katsu's favor. The only one that I'm a little worried about is I think Jay and Moo can actually lane this time because it's not like Slardar is the best lane bully. He's just really good at like mid game.
No, I think Slardar is an excellent lane dominator against the melee core. A lot of guys will pick Slardar into jugs just to make the lane terrible.
Yeah, but I feel like that's more because it can bash through spin.
Maybe. I think the clock is going to have a pretty good time.
Yeah.
In the lane, and you catch the support out. There's gonna be a lot of
saying that he's eating glue, fucking glue eaters. His bladder is full. True. But why would his issues need a pause? Easy. Alright. So predictions. Predictions. You say that it's gonna be dire sided pretty heavily. What's the percentages? I need a percentage on this.
Oh, probably at 20 minutes, it's going to be like 35, 65.
35, 65?
Yep.
Wow.
I feel like Radiant is way behind for the early game. If they go later, then, it probably evens out a little bit more like a 40-60 if the Alchemist is not getting pressured.
No. I think I would say this is probably like 60-40. Dire
60-40 for
dire favored.
Radiant?
No, dire favored.
Okay.
Now, Radiant's going to win this game because I think every single game that we've made a call pre-game, the other team wins.
Been wrong.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I don't think we like made an official prediction last game. I think we were just like, yeah, I think these drafts are a thing.
Yeah. All right, 2 blood grenades on each side.
Yeah, it looks like
every support has a blood grenade. They're playing it right.
It looks like they're gonna have a 5v5 clash at the start of the game.
Yeah, if Clock gets to open it though, then this is gonna work out well. No, Clock, you're going the wrong way. He's gonna be the last guy in the fight.
Oh, Peter!
Clock is griefing so hard.
Peter, what are you doing? He is able to get out. Void Spirit is dead. Peter gets the first kill.
Good catch. I think Clock being at the back of the group for that fight was a huge fuck up, but he did manage to come in later.
Yeah.
That works out nice.
Peter just kind of stood there and let them hit him for like a few seconds.
It was a bait.
Yeah. He is a masturbator, you know?
Wah, wah. Does his third part of his handle say Somnus?
Yeah. He's a Somnus fanboy.
Nice.
They ping.
Oh, here's another good catch. Clock is finally getting some value now.
Yeah, Peter pings out the obs ward on their side of the map.
Interesting.
So we'll.
But no one has a sentry for it, so
Oh,
we just throw their observer down on top of it.
Katsu has a sentry. He's walk in and doesn't place it down.
It's a shame.
Oh, Katsu's coming back. He's stealing that mid XP. Oh, he just barely misses it. Oh no.
To be fair, it is a lot further out than
It
normal.
normally is, yeah. All right.
That's funny.
Let's see. How does this Katsu techies look? I have yet to see it.
I think it's very solid. Other than that wasted spell right
Yeah,
there.
we don't need to talk about that one. As Jay
Yeah.
Jay blows himself up, you know. He took after the techies and was like, you know what, I need to. Oh yeah, let's look at some other lanes real quick. as he misses another sticky, but
I think Sky has to stay in the lane. He can't go exploring, otherwise the clock is going to mess him up.
I think Clock just dies here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't know why the clock ran into the wave. But if he catches Sky wandering around, I think the clock's going to have a good time.
Yeah.
And it makes sense that Sky would want to stay in the wave. You just throw all your harass on the Ricky, ignore the clock, unless he charges up again like that.
Yeah.
Give him a recipe.
Yeah, he gave him his wand.
Yeah, clock is dancing, trying to get the angle, but probably not going to happen here.
Ooh, the slow is so good on for the radiant. Oh shit. Jay does have his soul ring finished.
That makes sense. Just rush straight for it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's especially since you have an Oracle in lane. Force feeding him mangoes or something?
Yeah, he gave him a mango even though he has the soul ring. Let's see, how are last hits looking? You know, this game not looking as good for Peter. He's oh shit.
I feel like the Ricky's been fighting a little bit more too, with the Clockwork trying to set something up.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're not going for something here. Sky is gone. Why is Clock not going for the space cow?
I mean,
this is ridiculous.
He is in a wave, so it is a little hard to.
Okay.
Yeah, there we
Kinda
go.
messed up this positioning. But
No, this positioning is fine. Ooh, I don't like that.
one more blink.
Yeah,
Got it.
the blink was enough,
Nice.
but I think they could have killed that so much sooner. As Jake
yeah.
died while that was going on.
Huh. Didn't even see it. Oh, but they traded though. They did get Katsu, so Katsu had to suicide for it.
Yeah, which is fine. You killed the alchemist.
Oh yeah, they're very happy with that.
They just chucking out these concoctions, you know. Oh,
Good cogs.
Peter
This
might
helps save the Ricky.
die. Oh, lives on 10 HP, but he walks back towards him.
Back in the
What is he
trees.
doing?
Oh, why would you do that?
Oh,
Yeah, he was in the trees. He could have escaped.
and they're going on Jay again. They trade once more, but this time for the Oracle instead of the Alchemist.
Yeah, and you lose a Slardar, so that's not good at all.
Yeah. Easy Peter!
Easy.
Oh my god! The shit talk!
That's funny.
You know what? I'm rooting for Radiant now.
Just because of shit talking Peter.
Yeah. Buffles just standing under tower, you know. I don't mind 2 points in reactive. I'm much more of a fan of the 1 point reactive nowadays.
I don't know. I don't mind that. The lack of value point in chain and going triple whirling though.
Well,
I
it's
guess.
how you fight universal heroes in mid, because it takes away 30% of their, or not 30%. It takes away 15% of their sets. So, oh, Peter, you better type easy. You better type easy. I need to see it. Where's that shit talk?
Yeah.
Yes! That's what we need.
Support difference. He's blaming his support.
Oh my god. No jit.
That's funny.
The shit talk comes back around. Alright. Jay, what did you just buy?
Phase boots.
Phase boots. Full phase boot.
Phase boots.
That's really big because it helps negate some of the minus armor. Let's see. Can Peter, the Somnus Man himself, get another kill on this no-jit easier? Oh, it looks like mid lane for Dire is pretty.
Go in, Clock. What are you doing? Oh my goodness.
Oh, they get a double.
It's spazzing me out.
They get a double kill bottom on the side of Radiant
Wow.
with the rotation from the Void Spirit.
Yeah.
I mean-
should cost him his mid tower.
Yeah, but he's gonna lose this tower anyway because Buffles is so.
Timber's courier hunting. What is this?
No, I think he was trying to snag the Wisdom Rune. He scanned for it,
Oh.
which would have been huge if he gets the Wisdom Rune, because that's XP on your mid laner. Yeah. This is the benefit of going 2 points reactive. That is, to be fair.
You know.
Oh, they missed the Oracle. Poor Katsu, he just got outplayed. But the Radiant, or the Dire's safe lane has denied like 3 waves because of pools. Ooh, Peter dies
good
here.
Catch on the Ricky.
Ooh. Clockwork TPing back, but it's just too late.
Yeah,
Oh,
good rotation.
Jay's going in.
Tempest this
He
time.
gets an. Oh, he already threw his bottle out, but it should still
I was
be
gonna
enough.
say, where's the techies? What happened to his buddy?
Yeah, it's still gonna be enough. Oh, Bomda's here! Oh, what a big Techie's blast! Double kill.
Good kill.
Double kill on the Timbersaw. That was all
He should
Techie's,
get the
though.
Oracle too. Oh, he doesn't see him. Couldn't blink.
What a crazy suicide from Katsu.
Yeah, great blast off. Timber rotating late is not as fast as the Void Spirit, but it turns out to be more valuable.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Void Spirit's rotations are pretty good again, but Timber's having more effect.
Yeah. I mean, aside this early game, speaking, it's a pretty good Timber game. You have a little bit of an issue with them having pretty good lockdown, but I think you can get by that with a little bit of items. He opts for the Vanguard here. I don't hate it. Pudding just gets a kill top. Oh no, Pudding.
Yeah, and Katsu
Pudding-
has to run. He's about to die as
Yeah,
well.
Pudding dies top, not gets the kill.
Oh man, a double there.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. What are the other things in Katsu's username? TWS Boyg.
Bro, I don't fucking know. Let's look at net worth here. You know, Timbersaw sitting securely at the top, ahead of Alchemist, which is not what you want to see as the Alchemist player. He is starting
It's
to,
early,
yeah,
though.
he is starting to jungle. I mean, even this early, you still want to be ahead, right? Because you're all about just ramping up your farm really fast, and being behind at 10 minutes feels bad. But this Timbersaw did have a pretty crazy early game.
Yeah, the Ricky's going defusal, so he's not going to farm as fast. So they're going to look to be a little more active,
Oh,
which I agree with. You get active with your timber and your clockwork.
yeah. Plus, Diffusal is.
There you go, bounce them back. Good kill.
Plus, Diffusal does actually help you farm a little bit on Ricky, because every mana has, or every creep has mana nowadays, pretty much.
I think you still see a lot of battle furies for the guys that are playing Ricky as a hard carry.
Yeah, yeah. You
Want
still
scale.
do that. It's just it lets you farm a little bit, but it's more for fighting. I agree with
Sure.
the itemization on Peter.
Yeah, I do too. It's just he's got to play with the timber and the clockwork to make it worthwhile.
Yeah. He does have it though.
Yeah, good timing. Start taking down some towers, get some space.
Ooh, putting my die here. Ooh, but the tower barreling him out, making this basically impossible for the.
And the team's coming in. I don't think. Oh, he might catch the Spirit Breaker. Does he see him?
Yeah, they had it corrosive, but he TP'd too far away.
Ricky hunting the Alchemist pre-radiance.
Yeah, stealing that creep, pretty important, you know.
Right. Clock's in a bad spot though. Better cogs. There you go.
Yeah, he has hook shot out too if he needs. Yeah.
Nah, it's not gonna work if he sees you though.
No, he can still get out of here. Oh, now if he gets giga bashed.
No. Yeah, I think he needed a hook shot immediately after cogsing.
Yeah.
Once you have the vision on you, it's not good.
Ooh, Peter might die here though.
Yeah, where's this? Oh, smoke screen is already out.
Yeah. But at what cost are they gonna get this kill?
Yeah, it's still not great. You missed the Alchemist, which is
Oh!
really needed.
Tempest TP'd into Pudding, but Pudding just doesn't have enough damage. Moo's just dying here! What? He dies to the neutrals!
What?
He ultied himself to get away too,
Nice.
but he still just dies. Arcane boots are left on the ground by this timber saw.
He left them on the ground.
Yeah, he picked them back up.
Oh, just okay.
You guys had to see it, watch the replay. MVP, true. Oh man. Let's see. They're hunting. They find this clockwork, but is this a bait?
Well, no,
No,
if Clock could get any of his spells off in time.
No, clockwork is just fucking dead.
Yeah, he just couldn't get his spells going. Like as soon as you realize Spirit Breaker is charging you, you throw every spell.
The big catch. The big bad timber saws here. You need to run away. Tempest with a double.
Still not looking good though. Where's Slardar in all this? Their offlaner's been awfully passive and
Is
unhelpful
he going
in
Midas?
these games.
He's not going Midas. Oh no. They might kill Timbersaw. If they kill Timbersaw, this is huge.
Yeah, they
oh
do.
no, that's
And now Slardar's here to feed by himself. Like you're 3 minutes late to the fight. Why are you even showing up now? If you're not going to come on time, don't even bother. Just keep farming.
Yeah. I would have much rathered if Tempest saved his remnant for after Concoction went out. Although he might die here. No, not quite enough.
Good timing on the smash.
Alright. Oh, they only hold the W key on the Radiant.
Good kill on the Sky, though. Big
Yeah.
turnaround.
Oh, it was an awful go, but they only hold W key. Alright. Well, I guess in Dota it would be the Q key since that's charge, but
Holding right click.
yeah.
I'm
They
really surprised by how little Pudding is playing with his team. Like, the Slardar is acting like... no one
yeah,
on his
he's
team,
acting
so
like he has a
I
Midas.
think. Yeah, and he's carries Slardar.
I wouldn't mind it if he had a Midas. I also don't mind it entirely as long as he gets his Blink Dagger then becomes super active. But I feel like the whole point of this team is that you just want it to be super active.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like the fact that there's 2 Vanguards. You know, I think you could have left the...
Well, as long as only one upgrades.
Yeah.
It's not wasted if they don't both go for Crimson.
True. Peter...
Theoretically, Slardar could go for a
Man,
an
I
Abyssal instead.
I don't entirely like Peter's item build this time with the Manta style. I don't know what he needs to Manta.
The silence off the Skywrath. Silence off Skywrath, root off Oracle.
Yeah, but I feel like there's other items that would be better. Like,
Now, what else would he go
I think
for?
BKB is not bad this game.
Yeah, but that's just purely defensive. The Manta, you're getting all the extra agility.
Yeah.
The kill potential for it.
Yeah, I
BKB
guess.
like 18 damage.
I don't know. I really like BKB on Ricky because it gives you strength, which you desperately need on Ricky. Because you're gonna be sitting at like 10, like 1,000 HP at level 15. You know.
Yeah, I think his strategy has to involve not being hit and not being targeted in these fights. Like right now, him going in like this is not good. He needs to have his 2 strength teammates come in and tank everything for
he
him.
just dies too.
Yeah, Ricky going in instead of Slardar and Timber going in is a fuck up.
Or the Clockwork initiating. You know.
Yeah, like he should be going in now. Now that everyone's confused and have no idea what the fuck's going on, now he should be in the back line fucking working some
A
supports.
really good,
while everyone's
a
focusing
really
on the
good
Timber.
crush, but it's just not gonna be enough as they get a full 5-man team wipe here. I think.
Probably.
Oh, but can Timbersaw get something on his way out? Not quite.
That's a shame. Yeah, Ricky going for that kill by himself is a huge throw.
Yeah. Peter, if you watch this cast back, you're shit. Get fucked. All right.
Complete shit. Let your fucking strength teammates initiate for you. Stop initiating on carry Ricky.
Yeah. We told him off. Am I right?
Yeah. What a loser.
True. He's gonna be crying as he watches this back. Peter, you're getting charged. Okay.
Where's your smoke?
Where's your dust, Spirit Breaker? Oh man, Peter, this guy doesn't have dust, and you're complaining about him being the stand-in? Come on.
Yeah, that guy's been pretty unimpressive for a stand-in. Like, I get it, he's playing Spirit Breaker, but still.
Oh, Tempest, you're gonna get caught out here. There's no escaping the death.
Yeah, well, when you have one of those big, fat strength teammates with you, it's a lot easier for Ricky to do
Oh,
something.
Peter gets a fucking big-ass Lotus.
Nice, full heal.
Yeah. That's basically a cheese for Ricky, you know?
Yeah.
He has Manta on Courier, too, so.
Oh, good deal. Going Ags. I don't hate it. You definitely want to be tricksing around, not being targeted.
I would like maybe another item before the Ags, because it's not like your Ags is going to do a whole lot of damage. Maybe if,
Well, I think it's less of doing a little bit more damage and more of being unavoid or untargetable and avoid taking a lot of the damage.
yeah, I don't know. I still would like one more item.
Like SNY or what are
No,
you thinking?
like honestly, I would like a BKB. I don't know. Maybe
That big on Ricky's.
if you need more damage, like a butterfly, or
I think you go like Daedalus before Butterfly.
yeah, I could see both those.
I think you even go Basher before.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Basher either, because it's not like your team has that great of lockdown. Besides, again, Pudding. Pudding's like your entire lockdown.
Right. Which is okay as long as he remembers to wait for Pudding.
Yeah. I also I would actually really like him to go a Shard next, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Save your buddies.
No, it's a different Shard now. It's the one.
Oh, it's the enemy's one.
Yeah, it's the one that reduces their armor by like 6. Reduce.
And they can't save their buddies. Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what's a really funny meme item on Ricky? If you're doing this giant minus armor strat, is actually Desolator.
I mean, I don't hate it.
It
Especially if the charges early.
it's
janking around too much.
super bad unless you really want to end the game fast.
Yeah, seeing how Clockwork counters the Spirit Breaker right there,
Yeah.
that makes it a really tough hero to play.
I also feel like Peter should be like playing more for his smoke screen. Like, I don't know. Like the fact that they have Tempest, I wouldn't even hate like an Orchid, as dumb as it sounds.
I wouldn't go for that on the Ricky. I think that's not his job.
No, I don't think so either. It's just, it's one of those things like I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of the Ags Rush.
I like it. I think if he screws up again and he gets into a spot where he's not supposed to be, it gives him that extra couple of seconds maybe where he has that longer cast range, he blinks out.
Well,
and then
it
his
doesn't
heroes save him.
increase the damage, or it doesn't increase the duration. It just gives you 2 attacks.
But I think it increases Cat's range, so he can use it to like jump over cliffs and stuff. A lot of good Rickies will use tricks of the trade, not offensively, but defensively, to jump over a cliff as you're running away from people.
Yeah, that's fair. It does give you a little bit more cast range.
Yeah, it's like 700 though. It's huge.
Yeah, but your standard cast range is like 450, so gives you like 200 cast range, 250.
Yeah. Again, they're not picking up their neutral items. So last game they had this problem. They like to leave the free neutral tokens in the shop without picking them up. They're doing it again.
I'll be honest, I do the same exact thing. Both teams are doing it,
Yeah.
to be honest, or to be fair.
Yeah.
Radiant is smoked up. They're looking in this top jungle for someone, and it looks like that someone is going to be the Slardar.
3-on-2. I think they get this.
Yeah. Big kill.
Clock TP's in, but it's too little. Even if he does show up.
And they're going to go back in for this.
Oh, Techies is
Techies.
getting charged. Yeah, he's screwed up. He's been spotted.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
All right.
They really like to split up and over farm on Katsu's team sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, this game I think it makes a little bit more sense because they have really bad tower push. You know, all I'm going to say is if Peter went Desolator first, they would have a little bit better tower push, you know.
Right? That's what they were missing.
Yeah, I'm just saying. They are gonna go ahead and clear this. Katsu gets his shard, which I think his shard's pretty bad, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but next Tormentor is gonna go to a better hero, which at this point it looks like it's gonna be either Slardar or what's Slardar's?
Block. Slaughter's should be the puddle, right?
Oh no, it applies haze on everyone for a few seconds.
Oh, that's not bad. If you get a good blink crush, then you
Oh, a crush. Putting you got that MVP last game. I don't think you're getting it this game.
all right. Yeah, he's not been nearly as valuable.
Yeah. To be fair, I think right now the hero that deserves it the most is definitely this Timbersaw.
Yep, I agree. Timber is crushing it.
They're going for the.
Playing his role.
They're finally going for a Roche play with Slardar. I think this is. I think this is too late. They should have been doing this a while ago, but.
Yeah, better late than never. If the game's really slow and the other team is taking a tier 1, this is a great time to go for it. Plus, they've also forced creeps all the way into the enemy tier 2, so if they don't respond, then they may lose a couple objectives.
Yeah. I don't know. Jay is.
Here's the Ricky Smoke. Why doesn't he smoke? Like, Smoke completely ruins Roche. If you have a Ricky,
I think he's just.
Down.
I think he's just playing to. No, he's just bad. Yeah, I can't even justify it.
Yeah, always.
Ags is done.
It's like when you have an Enchantress. You always let Roche hit Anch.
Yeah, Ags is done on the Timbersaw, but something they may not have thought about is Timbersaw actually kind of gets Timbersaw Ags kind of gets countered by Oracle because it's purgeable.
But it's still a really good Axe.
What are you doing? Oh wait, that's right. Bash goes through TP or through BKB.
Blinking.
Oh no! He didn't throw his concoction, so it stunned him after his BKB ran out.
He thought it was just gonna not stun him during the BKB and forgot about
the
change. That's funny.
I'm not sure I like how Timbersaw throws down his mana boots whenever he wants to pop Soul Ring instead of just putting them in backpack.
That's super high efficiency. Well, you put it in your backpack, you lose it for 6 seconds. So.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely high efficiency. It's just one of these days, he's just gonna get them stolen.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, when it happens, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna call him bad.
Yeah.
Oh, Pudding!
It's like when
Pudding, you.
Accidents used to drop their tranquil boots when they were jumping.
Yeah, and then he died to a neutral.
Yeah.
Or
you'd have
what a good fucking hook shot. Catches him in the middle of charge. Good play by Clockwork. Clockwork MVP. That's all I'm saying.
He's not doing bad.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't think he's as impactful as the Timber. He's doing well.
Katsu dies there, but Timbersaw is just gonna be a man and run at him. He doesn't even need anyone else on his team.
That unfortunate Timber chain takes him away from his target.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. That definitely made it to where I don't think they're gonna get this kill anymore. Unless they overstay.
Slardar showed up, so...
Yeah. Pops the BKB. Alchemist is gonna blow himself up again. More tips. We need...
Yeah, just take the shrine and be happy with that.
We need more shit talking. Come on, guys.
I think it'll come at the end. Everyone's just really focused right now.
Yeah.
Both teams still think they've got a clean way to win
Peter,
this.
I also would really like Timbersaw. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I would love Timbersaw to buy his shard so they actually have something to push with. And it was on courier as I was saying it.
Good deal. There you go. There's that Manta
Yeah.
saving him from this guy.
Ooh.
Still got Aegis for a minute. Go that.
Timbersaw's deep. He could definitely die here.
I think Ricky needs to go use that Aegis, get some value out of it.
Timbersaw makes it out. What a fucking player.
Come on, Ricky, hit someone. There you go.
He is. He's in there. I don't think
Took a while.
I don't think he'll die here, but oh, he just gets barely chipped. They have Force Staff. He could actually Force Staff him into Fountain.
Also too deep in, yeah.
Oh. What a jumbled fight. What is even going on?
Yeah.
Is Dyer winning or losing? I think they're losing this fight.
Yeah, they are. Ricky did not play that well. I feel like he just kind of walked around and watched.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Jag. You can say it. Peter, you are ass whenever you watch this back. That's all you need to say.
Yep. Anyways, they can't even take the timber. They're just scared.
Yeah, they can't kill this Timbersaw. They need a break. They need a Silver Edge.
I think Timber's carrying this team very hard.
Yeah. Peter, I think you actually got a rigged stand-in.
Right.
Jay is coming up on a pretty good amount of gold though. He has the sacred. He has nullifier in the quick buy for Timbersaw's antics.
So does Ricky.
Yeah, but I think it's more important on the alchemist.
Yeah. I think Ricky's doing it to handle the Oracle stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I think Nullfire is just a really good item in general right now. Because it gives you so much damage for actually a relatively low amount of gold.
Catch him. You just use his charge. Hook shot in. Yep. Big catch. Oh, you definitely have to get him inside.
Nah, I don't think it matters. Yeah.
Works out, yeah. But once the Spirit Breaker uses charge, you don't want to cogs back because then he can keep running with his status resist dispel.
Yeah.
But you keep him inside. Ricky can blink inside the cogs with you, and then you just kill him there.
Yeah.
He's got nowhere to run to. It's one of the few heroes where you actually don't want to bounce back on the outside with clock.
Yeah. What tier 3? Titan Sliver on the Alchemist? Not a bad one. Ooh, do they catch Tempest here? They definitely can.
Probably the Oracle.
No.
Sacrifice Oracle. But the
They can catch both of them.
Void Spirit.
They do catch the Oracle. No buyback.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, at that point, you have to just throw your body in and hope you can sacrifice to save your Void Spirit. That's the right play for Moo.
Yeah. Waterboarding is retreating. Spear Breaker. Spear Breaker got smart real quick after that. Tempest might just die. He pops BKB super late. Oh, but Peter's just dead. Oh,
Mantis again.
No, he does.
Okay.
He dies.
It
But at
happens.
what cost do they kill him?
He almost got the Void Spirit, so I understand that dive, though.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked it a little bit more if he did it when he was when he had Aegis, but
Right.
man, the supports are just beating up this Spirit Breaker. There's nothing he can do.
No.
Oh no.
Alchemist stuns himself again.
Yeah, I think there's been more stuns on himself than on enemy heroes.
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
Good catch.
Yeah, that's a dead Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, this Spirit Breaker first pick for your stand-in has not been working
No,
out. I don't know if
it
that's like
has
his
not.
signature, and he's better at it some other
He
time.
needs to
but
find a new signature. Because
Yeah,
it is
doesn't
not
look good at all.
impressive. So the one thing Dire or Radiant does have going for them is they do still have a tier 2 up, so they can't get Mega.
You know, I think after this, you go back and get your Ricky another Aegis. They've shown several times that the Ricky's vulnerable, and he's not strong enough to initiate in the fights, even though he keeps trying to. So there's someone on the team is smart enough to say, okay, Peter, go get another Aegis, because you keep feeding.
Yeah, but they just might, end the game. Because
they'd have to chain feed here. Are they really going to chain feed on Radiant?
I'm not saying that's what it looks like, but I'm also not saying that it's not possible. Jay trying to man up,
Yeah.
but
No, go get your Ricky and Aegis and start over.
I don't know, if they catch Tempest here, I think they could end. Or Jay. And Peter can definitely...
Well, Sky's going to come up, and Sky's going to probably give him enough to...
Oh no! Tempest, what are you doing?
You wait for Sky. Why? Wait 2 seconds for your Sky Wrath. Like, why are players so impatient that they won't wait 5 seconds, less than 5 seconds, for the other member of the team to show up? Like, if they waited for Sky, they kill the Slardar there instead of losing their guy.
True. He tried to purge the nullifier.
Hmm. This is the most ridiculous fight.
Oh, big blast off from Techies. Buyback on Void Spirit. He's ready to go in and die. Jay blows himself up again!
I'm surprised that Dyer's willing to just stand here, though, and risk, letting them back into the game with these plays. Like, yeah, maybe you win if you wipe them a couple times, but you also just win if you go get an Aegis and you play it a little slower. Whereas here, like, they're giving them a chance to potentially get surprised.
They're just trying to BM. Like, let's be real. We know what's going on.
I can see that.
We know what's going
fair.
on here.
Uh-oh, Ricky's
No, Ricky's fine. I'm surprised Jay lives there though.
Dude, this Timber though is keeping them in the game. Any other hero doesn't work. Like, Timber is crushing it.
True.
Peter's just walking around on Ricky like, do I want to play? Do I not want to play? Like, I don't know. I'll think about it.
Oh no, Peter! What are you doing?
And
Jay
Jay
blows himself up again, but this time it takes Peter with him.
Yeah. Yeah, these are those throws. That
Oh no, Super Sonic! Do you die here too? Oh
Big
no.
throws.
Me!
Yeah. See what's Alchemist got off of that fight. You can afford an Abyssal from it. So, yeah,
no, he's going Monkey King Bar, so no more mischance.
Hmm.
I don't know if I entirely agree with that decision, but he feels like he's missing auto attacks too much, I guess.
I wonder if Radiant's going to rush for the Roche Pit and try and clear it up. They got a minute. Like, if they take it before Timber comes back up, it's a huge recovery.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they're running to it, but they should.
Yeah, they need to give it to Tempest, too, because Tempest is on buyback right now.
Yeah, no, it looks like they're going to give it away, which is a shame because they had Timber dead for like 70 seconds.
I will say, Alchemist does not have buyback right now. He's 1,000 gold off.
Oh, he bought out his MKB? I don't hate that. I mean, high risk play.
Okay. He's buying a moon shard. He's eating a moon shard on Alchemist. I feel like
I think
buyback is more important than moon shard.
No, not if it's one fight to decide the whole game. I think you go for it. Screw buyback. You
Oh, the...
power. You
Oh, yes, the harpoon!
Yeah, that BM fucking fountain diving may have just fucked
Oh
over.
my god. If they actually lose because of it, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Actually. Well, they revealed that there's a gem on Spirit Breaker with that.
Was that a gem or a seer
It's a
stone?
gem.
That was a gem? Oh yeah, too early.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
quite early for a seer stone.
Yeah, no, I feel like this game.
Oh no, Peter! Peter, what are you doing?
Done fucked up.
Oh, he doesn't have buyback?
Oh, buyback. He bought out. What did he buy out?
What?
Nullifier.
No, he bought out
Nullifier.
Lincoln Sphere. Easy, Peter! Oh my god. No jit. No truer statement has ever been uttered than the Easy Peter.
They're just gonna keep changing too
But
here.
can they kill Timbersaw? And can Timbersaw turn this around?
Yeah, I think Alchemist can figure it out.
Yeah, it's really hard to kill this Timbersaw, but Alchemist is finding a way.
Yeah.
Oh, they get another kill on Timbersaw though.
I
Alchemist.
think you should buy back now. You've already had clock buyback. You need to commit. I don't know what Katsu's waiting for.
Alchemist is gonna die. Yes, he's dead.
Nice.
He has no buyback.
That's a big kill.
Peter's team is dragging him over the finish line, not willingly.
Yeah. Where's the easy back?
We need more easies. Peter, the one thing you're good at is feeding, and the other thing is... There we go. Nojit, Kaino, and the light work. Alright.
Oh, man.
Timbersaw did... Oh... I think that's probably my favorite, like, showing that I'm definitely molding, but I'm not gonna say I'm molding, is when you ping the damage that you did.
Yep. Wow, playing it safe. They're not even shoving right here. They've all spread out. That's something. They're so gun shy now. They don't want to end.
No, they're finally doing what you said, Jag. He's going to the Roshan pit.
Right.
Peter's like, shit, guys, I didn't have buyback that time. I think I need Rosh.
That was entertaining though. I really thought they fucked it up.
Yeah. Oh.
And I think Radiant played it correctly. You know, you buy out, you screw buyback, you try and win right here, and they came close. So that was a very.
I
good effort
think
by Radiant.
I think the Moon Shard was a little grief. You know, not gonna lie, but they have.
It depends on what his team was saying, because if no one else on his team can afford buyback, then buying back on Alchemist alone is worthless. You're not going to be able to hold it by yourself. You got to get the kills while your whole team is alive. So if no one else has buyback, there's no reason for one carry to say buyback himself. If everyone else has buyback, then you definitely don't buy the Moon Shard.
Buffles is ready to go play something else.
They're not even going for megas. They're just hitting the throne.
Yeah.
I would go for megas. If you've waited this long, you might as well play it correctly safe, like super safe. Why risk this again? Like, this is the situation they were just in a moment ago.
Jay blows himself up again, but this time it was a Lotus Orb proc. There's no way Jay dies to this, so he's gonna be full HP because, you know. Oh my god, he actually almost died there. Wow.
Almost.
They
were getting a couple, so, but again, go for megas. Why are you guys risking it again? This is the flashier way to do it, but not the safe way.
Yeah, Jay just GG's. He doesn't even want to humor the attempt.
No.
GG's.
They had a good stat. Like, once you get team wiped, buying out and rushing down mid, like, it is over.
Yeah, you know what? I would have actually laughed so hard if Peter threw that game.
Yeah, we would have made fun of him for weeks.
Oh my god, that would have been a thanks for the 1-1, Peter.
Right.
But overall, I think they were both pretty good games. I think Timbersaw was like undoubtedly the MVP of Game 2.
Yeah, and anything else would have been a very disappointing loss. So I think Timbersaw did fantastic, kept the team alive, made up for a lot of the Ricky mistakes, and really gave them that
All right,
game.
LVP. Who do you think it was?
Oof. I'm gonna say it's Spirit Breaker again. Like, you first
Yeah.
pick this clown's Spirit Breaker. He's your divine super ringer, and he hits the bit even harder than he did game 1. Like, unless Peter slipped him like a $20 PayPal to the series, I don't understand what's going on. Like,
True. You know, I
mean,
I
maybe
think-
this guy's like pro level Spirit Breaker.
you know,
somewhere
I
else, but
think
it's not.
Spirit Breaker and Slardar were trying really hard to see who could beat them to the bottom. Because I feel like Slardar really did not do much at all for the first like 20 minutes of this game.
No, but at some point he wised up and he's like, okay, fine, let's actually play
yeah.
Dota. I guess I'll get out of the job.
I think Spirit Breaker just kind of trolled the entire game.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe that was the team, like either the team or the captain feeling bad, being like, okay, we did fucking sneak in this divine for a legend. Let's make him play something stupid. And then, then it's not as,
maybe he really doesn't like Nojit, because he was saying that he has Nojit banned at the beginning or muted.
Yeah, maybe.
And that was his lane partner, so
Didn't they say they used him before though? What did he play last week or whatever the week was when they
I don't know. I've been gone for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I feel like they were saying they used him as a stand-in before, and I feel like that's a.
Well, they forfeited last week.
No, he did.
They forfeited last week,
Okay,
so
so
because they played.
so it would have been against.
Yeah, Moostak played against Nosta's team last week, and they FF'd.
Yeah, and he wasn't with them the first week, and the second week they didn't ticket their matches, so I can't see. But I'd be very surprised if he played Spirit Breaker those 2 weeks, or maybe he did, and the other team was just so bad that he steamrolled him, and that made Moo think, "This guy's a great Spirit Breaker."
Yeah,
it's just first pick.
Maybe he ran into him in a pub, and he's like, "Oh my god, this Spirit Breaker is unbelievable."
Right. But yeah, didn't do anything I think it needed to. Didn't play it like an offlaner, and so it's it's a specific play style when you run your P3 with something like this, and the rest of the team didn't compensate. They went back for the Oracle over and over again. That guy's not fantastic on the Oracle, or maybe it's just the team making it look bad. But I think he needs to find another 5. The Oracle's okay, and it's probably doing fine. But I don't know if you just want to, because the Oracle's what, 4th pick. Like if you're going to default to that, you might as well open with your Oracle. Why save it for 4th pick and counter nothing? It felt a little underwhelming, and I'm pretty sure it was picked very late.
Yeah, it was.
I think first.
I think it was 4th pick both games.
Which seems so weird to me. Like if you have your comfort P5, that's a first pick kind of a thing. It's not a 4th. But whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, we're Jag, as the RD2L says, you are a Herald trash player, you know? Not anymore though. Now you're what? Are you Archon? Or are you
No, I lost it again.
Oh,
so
you're
I'm,
Crusader 5.
Bouncing
Oh
around.
my god.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
now
but
that I see that you're Crusader again, I think they're right. I think your comments are actually not great, but you know, I'm saying that as an ancient player myself, you know.
Of course. Yeah. You would have drafted this too. This is clearly a winning draft. I just don't know what I'm talking
Exactly. You know. All right, Jag. Actually, I have a huge question. So, recently in the RD2L server, there has been a pop-up of people questioning: are you a lemon or are you a lime?
A lemon or a lime?
Are you a lemon or a lime?
Interesting. I'm going with
Oh
lemon.
my god, what a piece of shit. Actual fucking citrus debris, okay?
Right?
If you said or,
So you're
I'm a
lime,
lime. Hell yeah, baby. Limes
Terrible.
taste better. They have a wider range of flavor. Oh yeah. They
a narrower range of uses.
No, you can put lime on anything, bro. What do you put
Make that a
All right.
live stream
All right.
next week? Lime on anything.
I will put lime on pizza. Don't even try me.
Gross.
All right, let me ask you this, Jag. Whenever you are sitting there drinking your beer, do you put a lemon in that or do you put a lime? All right.
Okay. Well, I'm not one of the sexual spectrum folks where I need to put fruit in my fucking beer. I just drink my beer. So there's a Irish red ale, and
All
that's
right,
it.
look.
No ice, fruit cup, no swirly straw.
You know what? Fair point.
No fruit.
Fair point, Jag. I'm even more of a man. I just drink liquor straight. Okay, I don't even drink beer. Beer tastes like piss.
Nice.
Okay. So
Some beers do.
not some, all beers. There is no good beer. All right. But
None? You don't like any?
no, I've never found it. I've tried like 20 or 30 beers. I just genuinely don't.
But have all the 20 or 30 you've tried been all these frou-frou fucking hippie urban
I-
IPA
I've
things?
tr-
Because those all
No,
do
I've tasted like 3 IPAs and they are some of the worst drinks I've ever had in my life. But the ones I've tried the most are like stouts and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Then I can't help you.
Yeah.
Then.
The only one that I actually kind of liked was like a 15% beer, and it was basically just like a shot in a beer, and I was like, okay. It
Nice.
was a little good, but okay. So now that we both agree that limes are better, is there? I guess they aren't joining yet. I was gonna see if they wanted to talk, but they're not joining. So, oh well.
It made me a little sore from how bad that nearly. Someone may have said something, and the team is mitigating.
Oh shit! Here they are. Here they are. Okay,
Hey,
Peter.
you nearly fucked that up so hard.
Wow.
You guys
Fucked
You
up.
guys almost threw. Oh my god.
No way we throw that game, bro.
You fucked up so hard.
2 minutes. Can we end the game?
Peter was.
Yeah.
You guys.
So many good initiators. Why is you?
Bro, Peter was in their base for like 10 minutes, and Roche was just sitting there like, "Hey guys."
Bro, think about it. I got so much XP because of my ult. Think about it. It's worth it. Because of the new Ricky ult, I got 25.
Yeah,
It's so fun.
yeah, you hit 25, and then you were dead for 100 seconds because you bought out Lincoln Sphere.
Bro, in tier 2, I didn't think I would get bursted like that because
I
of the
was fucking
Lincoln.
like, guys.
I was like,
my
there's no way
Oh
I die
my
like that,
god,
bro.
we were.
You got popped so
Bro.
easily, and we're like,
Yeah,
you
I
have
didn't expect
great
it.
strength heroes. Like, let those
We were.
fat buff, strength teammates go in for you, and then you wipe up everyone later. Nope. Ricky's
Bro,
in
we were
first.
flaming. Not gonna lie, that second game, we were flaming you like 90% of it.
Yeah, good pick on the timber saw though. He carried you
Yeah.
super hard. That timber saw was fantastic.
I mean, we were like, hey, this is a perfect Timbersaw game, and then they proceeded to pick nothing for it.
Yeah.
Yo,
Great
Peter,
choice.
Peter, what's that Timbersaw's actual rank, bro?
No, this is actual rank.
He's an offlaner player, hence the Timbersaw.
Yeah, he's an offlaner.
Dude,
Well,
is
he's
there
like-
off-lane Spirit Breaker that you were worried about being divine or something?
Yeah, that dude.
He's not an offlane player though.
Oh, he.
Yeah, then why first pick his
Hey,
Spirit
do you guys
Breaker
2-0?
P3?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, easy clap.
They 2 or you 2
But game 2 I
2-0,
kinda owned,
motherfucker.
right?
Game
2 I kinda
I-
Game 1.
game one, yeah, game one, you did good. Game.
I did good or what?
We don't need to talk about your game 2 performance. But you.
Listen, bro, I still want 18 and 8.
Yeah, but those eight deaths
We
were.
saw like straight 20 minutes at their base.
Bro, those 8 deaths were almost all in the last 15 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
No, they weren't. He died like 4 times in lane.
True.
Peter was doing something.
Peter, did you see what Tira said?
Well,
Check out Captain's discussion. It's really
All
funny.
right. Well, how did you guys do, by the way? Hayawi and
We won one because Hayawi sent the first game.
ooh, the
I
blame.
wanted to
first
keep
game.
it so that there were 2 top-seeded teams. So
We won one. Second
Mission
game was incredibly
succeeded.
convincing, and first game Hayawi forgot what positioning was.
Oh, I'm
What
still
did he pick?
streaming. One sec. I gotta say bye to my freaking.
I've never seen
I'm
someone
still
just
streaming too,
like
but
forget,
I'll be right back.
forget where in the Dota game you're not supposed to stand for an entire game except Jag.
Let's see. Thank you for watching my stream or
It
something.
was like literally
Turn it
every
off,
30
you
seconds.
fucker.
Every 30 seconds, bitch was
Yeah.
like, every
Why are
30
there
seconds.
4 people watching this
my-
stream? Get a life, guys! Oh my god.
My,
But we had a
Half
bunch of
them were
Russian
us.
fans
Bro.
on
Half
our
of them was
stream.
us when we finished.
bro,
our game.
my
Oh,
stream do the same thing that Hayawi is saying. You know, easy. Thanks for the outro, Hayawi.